Ben fucking Facciani, bro, what are you doing here?
What's up, goat?
How's
How
it
you
going,
doing?
man? Where are you at right now?
I'm in North Carolina.
Holy shit. What are you doing?
Yeah, bro. How you doing?
You gonna move to Croatia?
Potentially.
Bro, I'm watching your every single vlog. I watched the one about the intuition today in the morning.
Really? Yeah, bro. I need to start making them better. I low key be brain rotting at night, so I need to pick up the camera during the day.
I like listening to those, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna tune into this. I'm gonna mute and watch.
But yeah, this is just a chill AMA, so if you guys have any questions, you can drop them in the chat. There's no guest speakers or anything. It's just gonna be me. What up, Noel? How's it going?
Yeah, it's good.
You still walking? Yo.
Okay. Yeah, what wanted you to say?
You're working with Jens?
Yeah.
It's just echoing a little bit, but it's fine. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going good, bro. We are doing a lot of stuff for the Discord and Jens server, so yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Going.
One of my creators got access to the secret, what's it, the viral hub, I think. He said it's dope as shit.
Yeah, it's actually.
Can you give me access? Can you give me the role for that?
Oh, Jen, I think Jen answered to you, right?
He did, yeah, but maybe you can.
Now, bro, I will get kicked.
Shit. All right. Yeah, I don't know why you guys aren't typing in any questions, but yeah, essentially to catch you all up, I'm doing TikTok shop. I just had a call with a guy that made $300,000 in affiliate commissions on TikTok shop as an affiliate creator, not in affiliate commissions, in revenue in total for other shops. And his take home was probably like 50K from that. And that's over the span of like a few months. And I recruited him and he's going to be making videos for me right now. I don't think he's on this call, but basically big things coming. I had a call with 5 creators at the same time today that are all going to be making videos for TikTok shop. Gonna get a bunch of inventory in like 6 days. I think this week I'm going to receive a combined like 340 units of different products for TikTok shop, all in the same niche. And then we also already have like 70 in stock right now. So stacking up inventory and creators. And yeah, I really think that TikTok shop is still the move. And if you're in the US not doing it, you're missing out. You have capital. All right, somebody typed in the question. Oh, by the way, yeah, I don't know if you guys can talk, but if you want to say something, you can type tag me in the chat and I'm going to give you the permissions to speak. Because I think I need to give you perms for that. Hey bro, I'm inspired by your story and I want to... Bro, I gave you the permissions. You still can't? Noel.
Oh, I thought I'm like asking for permission to talk, you know.
But you can, bro.
Yeah, I have a question for Facebook because I'm going viral on Facebook like every other video. Like I'm getting 30K, 100K video views, but I don't really get sessions on my store. Do you have maybe any advice what I can do on Facebook? Facebook Reels?
Okay, so Facebook is by far the worst converting platform on all of organic dropshipping. So it's just, you have to just put up with the fact that it's never really going to convert as well as other platforms. But the things that you can do is just basic calls to actions, adding links and bios, like the GIFs in the comment section. And also, is it a separate account or is it like empty views? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you post videos on there without an account and it's all like empty views and they can't see your link or anything.
No, I posted directly on Facebook and I took my private account, which I have for like 12 years or so, and made a page.
Okay, basically. So you should be good then if it's a separate account. Yeah, I mean, if you're not getting sessions, then people just don't even go to the website. It's not a conversion issue. It's just the awareness issue. They don't know that you have a website. So I would just tell them in more different ways. Add a GIF in the comment sections and pin it. Add calls to actions throughout the video. Make overall better content and stuff like that. That's pretty much all you can do at this point.
Do you think it's maybe the issue that my videos are super controversial because I I think everybody knows what product I'm running, who is knowing me. I'm running this magnet nose strip, and I took the controversy where you have like black teeth. I put Nutella on my teeth, and everyone in the comments is just talking about my teeth. Do you think that might be an issue?
I mean, I'm not sure, but the way you can identify that is just by looking at the comments section, bro. Go to the comments and look at what people are saying, and if they're saying like everything they're talking about is just the Nutella or whatever, or the black teeth, then yeah, it is a problem. But if there's like 50% of people are talking about it and the other 50% are talking about the product itself, then you're good. But it depends. It depends on how many views you're getting and what makes more sense for you. So yeah, it's case specific. I would just take a look at the engagement, bro. All right, I'm gonna get into some other comments here. Hey bro, I'm inspired by your story and I want to make a dropshipping store, but I don't have any money to spend on it. So I'm planning to do organic. I'm quite new to dropshipping, but I have a decent understanding of how it works. If there are any tips that you can give me about anything, like how to find a good product or how to make a good website and good organic videos, I would appreciate it so much. All right, bro. So first of all, if you're doing organic dropshipping, like if you're in the US or UK or at this point Spain, soon to be France, Italy, Germany now, and a couple of other countries, I would actually go into TikTok Shop affiliate instead of doing organic dropshipping on your own. If you're not in any of those countries, then good job. You're doing everything right. The tips that I would give you is just take a proven to work organic product and run it up to get a lot of views. That's gonna kind of put your self-esteem higher, and then you're gonna be more confident in your content, and it's gonna help you motivate yourself to keep going. And you're going to learn a lot about content and managing videos once they go viral and making them convert and stuff. So just take a super saturated product, like a decently saturated product that's been around, but not like a slushy cup or something, and then make that go viral. Maybe even a slushy cup, doesn't really matter. Just go viral at first. That's the first step. And then once you learn how to go viral and learn from the feedback that you got from those videos, you're going to improve that. You're going to improve your content, and basically first you learn how to go viral and make good videos, and then you learn how to convert those videos into sales. Obviously there's a million different tips I could give you. There's as many opinions about this as many tips as there is dropshippers and successful dropshippers in organic dropshipping, but that's probably what I would do. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. The way he drinks water is so tough. What? Okay. Question about RC niche and selling in TikTok Shop, high ticket products or low ticket. What has more conversions in your experience? Low ticket obviously always has a better conversion rate, but we're talking about ROI here, not conversion, or ROAS, whatever, if you're doing ads. So I would say lower ticket definitely converts better, but it doesn't mean that you can't sell high ticket products. I'm not gonna lie, in my experience selling on TikTok Shop, I haven't successfully sold anything over $35 just yet. I'm now selling a product for $100, but it's not, I didn't get any sales for that yet. We just got inventory a few days ago. We'll see how that goes. I'm actually not sure yet. But RC car niche is a fantastic niche for TikTok Shop. But yeah, I'm actually not sure, but I know for a fact that low ticket products convert extremely well. The problem is you have to make sure that they're actually built well so that you don't get a bunch of refunds and a bunch of low rating reviews, because that's going to mess up your store rating, and then you're potentially going to get banned, and you're going to have a lot of issues with that in the future. So make sure they're in a good condition before you start selling low ticket products. But higher ticket products I don't really have any experience with as of now. I want to quit school to go on dropshipping. I'm 15 right now. I made over 300 pounds on TikTok. I'm very good at editing, and I believe I have a lot of potential. Kostify, what do you think about it? I think 300 pounds is honestly not enough, bro. Like, it could be luck. You don't know yet. If I just made 300 pounds, I probably wouldn't do it. Although if you're completely 100% delusional and confident in yourself and you know for a fact you're going to make it, like, you might as well, because you can always get a job that doesn't require a degree and sustain yourself, and you're not going to die of hunger or whatever. I'm too young to actually speak about this, but from my experience, I think you need to make like at least 10K in profit to actually like move out and drop out of school. If you're gonna drop out and live with your parents, actually, I think you still need a little bit more money. Like 300 pounds is like nothing. Like for what, $350 or something. You need at least like a 5-figure number or close to 5 figures in profit in dollars, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe you have something, I don't know. It's a different situation. Something something I don't know. I don't know. But I would make a little more money, or at least get something sustainable flowing. What are good call to action for videos without making it look trash? That is case specific. It's about the product. I can't give you a universal call to action that you can use for every product in your life that you ever test. But generally, just something that would make sense, that wouldn't make you look like you're just trying to shove the product down the customer's throat. If it doesn't look like that, people are generally going to be okay with that, because the reason calls to actions kind of set people off and make them upset is that people don't like being sold to, and nobody likes being sold to. That's just human nature pretty much. So if you can make it look like you're trying to help them instead of trying to just make money off them, then they're going to be more willing to pay you and not just clicking off your video. So try to make it make sense in the context of the video, and make yourself look good, or make yourself look like you're just trying to help the audience. And then they're going to be more likely to give you money, and more likely to stick around and watch the video to the end, which is going to increase the retention rate, watch time, and therefore the virality and the amount of views you're getting. So yeah, thanks for all the tips, bro. Can you also add me back so I can ask you more questions that I have while I start and run my store? Yeah, bro. I just accepted the friend request. Did you quit school and went all in on business? I want to quit school just to go all in on business. I didn't quit school, but my situation is really, really case specific. I would quit school 100% if it wasn't for a couple of things. But yeah, if I were a random guy living in the US and I would like make even the amount of money I was making like a year ago or a year and a half ago, I would already quit back then, because school is such a waste of time. It just takes up like half of my days. And I mean, now I have a little short break at the moment, but it's just so annoying and I can't even do anything. I'm just thinking about work. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do when I'm going to get back home. And then the influence of all the classmates that are like completely out of touch, not even thinking about what they're going to do in 2 years from now. I think it's really bad and harmful. But I'm going to quit. I'm not going to go to a university or whatever. I'm not ever going to step foot in a educational institutions probably after I graduate. But I don't know, maybe something's going to happen to change my mind. Are you still running dropshipping stores, or you just full on shop? What I do right now is I have like a dropshipping store. Basically, I have, I think, about 35 to 40 creators right now posting every single day. And I don't have that many TikTok shop accounts, so I can't possibly supply every single one of my creators with a TikTok shop affiliate account, because they all cost in the vicinity of $300 to $500 each. So I'm honestly not going to be able to afford it, with being given how much inventory I'm ordering at the moment. So instead, I have the majority of my creators run kind of products organically, and they make money through getting sales on those websites that I have. Specifically, one is the best. Last month was $15,000 or $16,000 in revenue, most of which came in the last 2 weeks of the month. So I kind of like just have them post for that website, but slowly transitioning everybody, moving everybody to TikTok shop. So once I get another account, I set another one of the remaining 20 creators with a TikTok shop account, and then they go to TikTok shop or whatever. So it's like, I do still do TikTok dropshipping, but just because I can't do fully TikTok shop. If I could, I would 100% only focus on TikTok shop. When you sell on TikTok shop, do you or creators also still upload to YouTube Meta or Shopify store? Yeah, actually, that's another reason why I do that. All of my creators that post videos on TikTok shop affiliate accounts also repost them on YouTube and Instagram, and many of them do that on Facebook Reels as well. Because you might as well. You don't want to just waste those videos. They're gonna you're either going to post them on those platforms or they're just going to be wasted completely. So you might as well. Bro, why are you bagging like that? Just where are you from? Are you from Britain? You need a US phone setup. Text me. I'm gonna set you up with a product and an affiliate account. And if you're willing to work, you're gonna make £10,000 in profit within a few months. Yeah, bro, I got 35 to 40 people posting daily right now, but at the peak it was over 50, I think. It went down a little bit now because I'm starting to focus on quality more. But yeah, it's actually honestly insane. Do you think an electric lighter, which is rechargeable with a USB, is a good product? I feel like doing TikTok shop with a product like that could be easy. Depends. Go to Calidata, look up the demand for that product, how much people really want it, whether somebody is already successfully selling it. Do some research, bro. Bro wants to migrate from dropshipping 100%. I mean, that's always been the goal. I've always been pretty public about it. Whenever somebody asked me, even a couple of years ago, dropshipping is not the end goal. It's not the end goal for anyone. E-com is the end goal for me. A lot of people use dropshipping to like make a little bit of money within a couple of years and then, I don't know, pursue singing. I think that's what Mikey wants to do. Or like some other business model, like a clothing brand or something. I think that's what Ben Facciani wants to do. I personally want to stay in e-com for like, I don't even know, like the next years, bro. If nothing changes, I'm probably going to be doing e-com in 20 years from now. But who knows what I'm going to be doing by then. It's like, I'm just going to transition from dropshipping to e-commerce. It's not like I'm quitting e-com, bro. I'm just going to be, instead of dropshipping products from China, I'm going to be kind of like sending them out from a warehouse in the US. And I'm really getting a lot of good experience of doing that with TikTok shop. I'm managing massive amounts of inventory, working with suppliers in China and sending out like, $5,000 to $10,000 per day in wires to Chinese people for inventory. I think it's just awesome experience. Gonna really prepare me for transitioning into e-coms fully and starting my own brand. But yeah, I'm just moving to e-com, not quitting it. What do you have to say about making a supplement store on TikTok shop? Honestly, I don't know jack about supplements. I never sold supplements in my life. I'm not really interested in supplements. I don't take any. I see a lot of people make a lot of money with that, especially in Spanish US market. There's a lot of Hispanic people in the US, and if you post videos in Spanish on TikTok shop in the US, you're gonna go viral in the people that in the audience of people that speak Spanish in the US, which is a very untapped market to this day. And I'm trying to actually dabble into that right now as well. So you can try it, but I'm not the right person to ask about that, honestly. What are the key differences in TikTok shop content versus normal viral content? Honestly, what I've come to realize lately, it's very similar. Like the only real difference is music, because most of the times you can't, like most of the music that you would normally be able to use with your organic videos is not available on TikTok shop. Your videos are just going to get muted. There's only like a select, maybe like 5% of all music on TikTok is available on TikTok shop for shop creators. So that's probably the only difference. And that kind of forces a lot of people to either make videos without music, so just them speaking. Those have been by far my most viral videos on TikTok shop all time. Or videos with like retarded, kind of like middle women music that is available on TikTok right now. So yes, that's the difference. But if you can find a video that has good music and is not super fast paced organically, you can just replicate it and post it on TikTok shop. You know what? Just screw it. You can post anything that you can find in organic dropshipping on TikTok shop and just change the music or remove the music. Just test everything with your product and then stick to what works. It's like it's not like there's a huge difference in content. The only difference is that you're selling peer-to-peer instead of business to customer. Other than that, you can it's really case specific on your product and you can try whatever you want. Just make sure you don't use copyrighted music. Do you think using stitch clips would work well on TikTok shop? Bro, I don't think I have ever tried that. That's actually something a few of my creators asked me today. I'm gonna try that soon. Not sure yet. You can ask me on the next AMA in a couple of weeks. But for now, I don't really have any experience with that. So I don't know. Maybe like a 1 second long clip. A lot of people do really well with AI generated content, like images and stuff, because that is all original. But I think you can try. If you have a well established account, it shouldn't be a problem. Wait, so you run 10 plus products? I think I have 6, soon to be 6 products in stock in the warehouse. One of them, I have like a few dozen units in a Chinese warehouse and like 50 units in a US warehouse. But yeah, if you count every post, like every creator that posts videos, there's probably like a total of 10 different products that they post videos for. Maybe not 10, but like 7, I don't know, 7 to 10. How much time a day does a creator put into TikTok Shop on average? That depends, bro. One of my creators, I don't think he's in the AMA right now. He was here like 10 minutes ago. He's literally just like sleeping for 5 hours a night because he knows that it's gonna work. He sold the majority of my supply for the previous batch. He got $12,000 within 10 days on one of my products within the past like 20 days organically. He's really good. What I'm getting at is that the more time you put in, the more output you're gonna get. So you rip what you saw. So basically just put in as much work as possible, but at least like, I don't know, like 3 to 4 hours a day. You should be good. Any tips for not getting scammed on Alibaba? Well, that depends on what you define as scammed. Like one time I ordered 2,000 units off Alibaba, and then most of them came defected. Not even most of them, but like 10 or 15 or 20% were defected. And I think that can be considered a scam because that resulted in me basically losing access to my profitable listing on TikTok Shop and almost losing my TikTok Shop. The way I would prevent that in the future is testing out multiple suppliers and then making a decision of who you're going to work with based on the quality of each one of those suppliers. So instead of just straight up only ordering inventory from one supplier and working with them forever, place an order for like 50 units from 3 different suppliers, depending on the price range of your product. If it's like a super high ticket one, you can do 10 units from 3 different suppliers if you're just starting out. And then look at the quality of each one of the batches that you got from each one of those suppliers. And then just take the best one, and the best one related to the price of the product and the shipping time and the overall communication with the supplier. Preferably, you need to find the manufacturer because they're going to have the best prices, but probably not the best communication though. And then just decide which one you want to work with the most. I think that's the mistake that I made. I just placed an order for 2,000 units from a supplier that I just only worked with for a few weeks prior to that, and I didn't test enough other suppliers. I don't know, but you're always going to get scammed no matter how much you try to prevent it from happening. Some people are just out there trying to get you, and that's just part of it, part of business. So yeah, just be cautious. Place test orders from multiple suppliers. I don't know, just do some basic research on their company before placing a massive order, and you should generally be good. What do you think the best app for supplier? Is AliExpress good? The best supplier is always a personal supplier, your agent or whatever you want to call that. Chinese supplier that you communicate with directly instead of placing orders on AutoDS or AliExpress or Zendrop or whatever. It's always better to have a personal private supplier, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, also for TikTok Shop suppliers, so the bulk suppliers, I now work with a supplier that literally sends me inspection of every single one of the products that they send out to me. So last time I ordered kind of like a couple of batches ago, I ordered 312 units of a product from them, and they recorded a video of unboxing, inserting batteries into the product because it's an electric product, and then using it for every one of the 312 units of the product. That's the kind of the suppliers you want to find. It's not only about finding the cheapest one or the one with the fastest shipping, it's also the communication and the inspection and kind of like their responsibility. So I think I found the gold mine and I hit the jackpot with this one, because quality is extremely important on TikTok Shop. Have you used TikTok Shop's affiliate marketing functionality, or do you use strictly get your own creators? Yeah, of course. Like I just check the sample requests every once in a while. If there's some good creators there, I send them out the samples. But most of the sales, and I mostly focus on my own sort of like close inner circle supplier creators, the ones that I have calls with, because I think it's a way higher ROI activity. Because these random creators, I can't really talk to them. They can just, leave any second they want, any day they want. But if you have a personal creator that you work with one-on-one and have calls with, you can, first of all, you can test a bunch of different ideas. You can test a bunch of different angles with them and tell them literally what to do. And on top of that, they're a lot more loyal. So you can literally kind of like raise them and teach them how to make videos. And it's a long-term thing, because you know that in a few months from now, they're still going to be working with you and they're going to be better, as opposed to like focusing on these random creators. But yeah, I do send out some products to those just because. Can you rate my dropshipping website? I mean, it's good for start, I guess. Doesn't matter. I really don't think it matters when you're starting off with organic dropshipping. Your website is like the last thing you should worry about. I've seen people get tons of orders with a viral video with good content on like a shit website, no product description, nothing, just like a buy button and a product image and a price. So it's all about your content in the beginning. Once you start getting some orders, just get Shrine theme and some upsells and you should be good. What pillar of the video can I split test with a stitch hook? It got 25K on YouTube, on TikTok. I'm not gonna like go into it right now because everybody else is just gonna be bored. But yeah, I can look at the video after the AMA, bro. Yeah, cause with a private supplier, you can communicate with them. Yeah, you communication is really important in my experience with suppliers. I processed probably around 5,000 or 6,000 orders at this point in total, maybe 7,000. And communication is by far my top priority when I look for suppliers, either for bulk orders or for drop shipping stores. Communication is always the top priority, and then comes the price and the shipping times and everything else. It's all really tied together. If you have great communication, you can negotiate it down. I always negotiate the price down by at least like 10% at least, especially if it's a bulk order. Recently, I got a price down from, I think it was $11 to like $9.2. And that was a 312 unit order. So I saved a total of $600 or something just by asking them to lower it or stuff like that. So yeah, communication is important. Rather pay a small premium for less defects and returns with suppliers. Definitely, I completely agree with you. How do you find your affiliates? How can I find great affiliates to promote my brand? So it's case specific for me. I have a personal brand, a little YouTube channel, and I add calls to actions to become my creator on these AMAs, on my YouTube channel, on my Twitter account, and whatever. And that's how I find creators. But if you don't have a online presence and a personal brand, I would just literally go to servers like this one and just start posting your wins and just building up relationships with people in the community and then asking them to become your creator and to teach them. Don't ask them to be your creator. Offer them to teach them for free in exchange for them making videos for you and also making them money. So that's how I would get creators if I didn't have my YouTube channel. Are you still doing only the hamster on TikTok shop? No, bro, I'm actually trying to get rid of that. I'm just selling out the rest of the inventory. There's only like 40 or 30 units left now, finally, of the crochet ones. And then there's also some other versions that I purchased. And then I'm moving to a different niche 100% because it's a pain in the ass. Did you find that supplier in Alibaba? The trustworthy one? Yeah, I did. And it's actually an agency. It's not a manufacturer. it's just like an agent and they communicate with the factories. So sometimes that's better than communicating with the manufacturer. Just real quick, at what time do you usually have calls with other young dropshippers? That's such a weird question. I actually have them like all day long. It depends on the time zone of the creator. Today, my first call was 5 a.m. EST. It was 12 p.m. for me. And yeah, I just have them as early as possible. Can you do digital products on TikTok Shop as a seller? You can. Yeah, I'm almost sure that you can. I've seen some people do that. I'm gonna try to find something real quick. Maybe like a digital book or something. Let's see. I'm almost confident that you can. Yeah, you can. You can do that. That's pretty cool. But I don't think a lot of people make a lot of money with this. Yeah, like this listing right here, $24 for some PNG, literally NFTs on TikTok Shop. So yeah, you can do that, and it's gonna be great because there's no logistics involved. Who do you use for third-party logistics? If you mean 3PL, I've been working with a warehouse ever since 2023. I've known the owner ever since 2023. He's a really cool guy, multi-millionaire from e-commerce. So I really trust him a lot with this stuff. Yeah, they've been fulfilling all of my orders on TikTok Shop, probably close to 4,000 orders now in total. And if you want me to connect with them, I'm gonna connect you after the call and just text me. So I'm gonna make some money off that as well. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Probably take like 0.5% from the revenue that they make from you. But yeah, I can connect you to them. They're just pretty low key. There's a huge opportunity for this, I think, if you're selling courses. I guess, yeah. But like, why don't you just go to WAP at that point? Although yeah, you're right actually. You can just directly link the videos, link the product to the videos on TikTok Shop. Yeah, I guess. But then the only thing you can really sell there is like a guide or a course, like a literal video course. You can't sell a community on TikTok Shop, which is something that WAP offers. I don't know. I would probably do both though. Yeah, I guess. If you have like a digital course like Beheza, then yeah, if I were him, I would probably list it on there and get some creators to post. What's your opinion on Commersive? I've never even been to Commersive. A lot of people talk about, I don't even know what it is. So ignorant. Commersive. Immersive. I don't know what that is. This looks wacky, bro. I just searched up Commersive and then I went to the first website, immersive.co, and there's a picture of fucking Andrew Tate right here. What is going on? Oh, I guess he worked with him. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what that is, bro. If it's a 3PL, I haven't worked with them. What's your most favorite video format? Least time and most views. Least time and like production time or the length of the video? Have you tried selling supplements in TikTok Shop? No, I never did. Maybe never will get into those because like I personally don't really care. I mean, if it's a big bag, probably will, but I think it's like a lot of hustle with getting approved for the categories. And I don't know, maybe I don't know something, but I don't really like that niche. I prefer staying in niches that I personally like. Production time, easy to make. My creator's best performing video on TikTok Shop ever, I think it was 7 seconds long, no music, and it was shot in like under 20 seconds, including preparation time. So I don't have a favorite time or favorite video format. It's all about the product and the audience that you're targeting. But yeah, just a little insight. My most profitable video was, I think, 7 seconds long. How do you manage all creators? I got 3 creator managers on payroll, or maybe, yeah, It used to be 5, but I cut some people out, like I said before. And yeah, I just have calls every day, almost. Reply to DMs, and I kind of like just try to generally talk to creator managers and then tell them what we're gonna do, and then they disperse the information that I told them onto the creators that they manage, and that's probably the best format. Check your WhatsApp. You have my phone number, bro? I didn't even know. WhatsApp. I didn't get any messages from you. If you're looking for someone to help you, I have a friend who needs a mentor and he'd like to do product research or being a creator. Oh, you tagged him. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Just tell him to text me, or I don't know, and then we can get him set up. He can text my VA. Yeah, but I'm not doing mentorships. Only creators. I'm not really interested in that. All right, so I have a call with Anthony Fernandez in like 23 minutes from now. Do you guys want me to bring him on again? Or like Ben Facciani? What do you want me to bring on? It's been a while since I had a guest speaker. Oh, really? You want to get you want Anthony? Damn. I didn't even know. Have you considered expanding into different TikTok shop regions? Yeah, for sure. I really want to get into Germany and the European markets. I probably will sometime soon. Bring on VSM Fredo. Holy. I don't know, bro. I talked to the guy like twice in my life. He seems pretty chill. Like I watched so many of his vlogs and stuff. I used to watch BSM Fredo like 2 years ago when he first started out. Like the vlogs when he made 0 money. That was inspiring. But yeah, so you think, like, dead ass though, what do you think I should bring on? Mikey fumbled. I don't think he's gonna join. Mikey literally texted me a couple of days ago. I'm still trying to like convince him, but he literally texted me, not really down for it, bro. So he fumbled. I don't know why. But I'm gonna try to get him on. Yeah, Fredo. You one with B has a holy. That's a far shot, bro. That'd be awesome though. Have you thought about how the expansion into European TikTok shop would look like? Will you ask your content creators? Yeah, I would probably just, it's really easy, bro. I would probably just talk to creators. I mean, in my position, it's easy. I would talk to people that I know in those countries and lay it all out in front of them, give them a contract to sign that I own everything and they can't run away with the money. And then I would just ship out some of the inventory that I have in the US over to Europe or from China and then start selling it there. I've heard that you can actually sell to multiple countries in Europe, in the European Union, shipping it out all from one country. So if you have 200 units stored like in Spain of a single product, and then you have a shop in Italy, in France, and in Germany, and you get like 55 orders from each one of those countries, you can ship it all out from one single warehouse in Spain, which is pretty dope. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works, but that's what I heard anyway. Can you bring Anthony right now? Let me text him. Yo, Anthony. People want you. All right, I texted Anthony. We'll see if he joins. Are there any other small value creators on YouTube for dropshipping or ecom? I really mess with GPC Chris. He's my boy. He featured me in his last YouTube video. GPC Chris. He's a really cool guy. Then I guess Fredo. I don't know. It's like the smaller ones. Fredo's not even small. Daniel, Terry, one of my friends. Anthony Fernandez. Ben Facciani for sure. Yeah, those are the people that I'd watch. What do you think about the tariffs? Oh wait, I skipped a couple. What do you think about posting on Facebook Reels? Mikey did that in this last video. Yeah, like I said before earlier in this AMA, it's the least converting platform by far. for drop shipping, but I would still do it just because you might as well, because otherwise you're gonna just waste the video and it takes 2 minutes. So I would do it and just hope for the best. Do you think it's good if I ship to Italy rather than UK and USA because my product is over competitive in the USA? Yeah, if you're Italian, use that to your advantage 100%. Target Italy, bro. That's what I would do if my country was on the list. What do you think about the tariffs? I mean, it sucks, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna stick around for too long. I don't think the tariffs are gonna stick just like they didn't last time. But even if they do, the prices are gonna even out. People are gonna start raising their prices to competitors, and then eventually everybody will have similar prices, and maybe the conversion rate is going to drop down a little bit, but the relative overall market price of your product is not really going to change, in my opinion. So it's fine. Nobody cares. Do you ship out orders manually for TikTok Shop? No, actually, my 3PL processes every single order that I get themselves, and that is really dope, and that's another reason why I really like them. They just see the orders. I invited them to the dashboard on TikTok Shop, and whenever I get an order, they just print out the label. They ship it out without me having to even think about it. So that's awesome. How can I source supplements? Like I said, I don't really know much about supplements, but I would search it up on Alibaba or watch some tutorials, bro. Bring back Kostify's skateboard arc. Holy shit, you're an OG, bro. I haven't skated in so long. Yeah, yo, Anthony showing up in my AMA. That's pretty much what I sent him. I just said, you guys really want him. So, have you had any goons break contract? Nah, bro. Nobody by far did that. No one yet. Hopefully, no one ever will. Because I can't really do anything. Like, I don't know what I can do if they breach contract. I'm in a different country. And if it's really going to be worth it, I'm going to hire a lawyer. But, I don't know. Thankfully, it never happens to me. Gotta go. W. Cole. W. Noah, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Kostify, well, when will you move out of Israel? After 18? I would have already moved out like 2 years ago. I don't care if I'm 18, 14, or fucking 8. I don't like being stuck in one place. The only reason I'm still here is that I'm waiting for my citizenship. As soon as I get that shit, I'm out, bro. I don't know, bro. I've been here in this country for 3 years straight. Didn't even leave once. And there's no one to really connect with. Been to like probably 2 events or 3 events in total with ecom guys out here, local ecom guys. But like, I don't think it comes even close to ecom guys in other countries and like business people, online business people in other countries. I really want to move out as soon as possible. Probably going to be under half a year from now. Kostify, could you do like, oh wait, have you ever targeted Russia? Anthony said it's worth testing. Nah, hell no. They won't even be able to purchase your product, bro. What are you talking about? They have crazy sanctions out there. Like, speaking as a Russian, bro, you don't even have access to Visa or MasterCard or PayPal. God forbid. None of that, bro. So you can't, you wouldn't even be able to really sell it to them unless they can pay through crypto, which like 1% of the population knows what that even is. So I wouldn't do that. Especially not if you don't even speak Russian. I would never do that probably. Unless it's like a huge high ticket info product. Kostify, could you do like monthly vlogs or something? Could be good for YouTube. Yeah, bro. This week I'm 100% focused on editing the day in the life. Today and yesterday I've been just having calls back to back for the whole day. But starting from tomorrow, I only have like 1 call tomorrow, and on Wednesday I'm gonna be fully focused on editing it, bro. And then after that, I had a call with Jacob Braden today as well. I really need to post monthly, bro. Updates. Bro, do you post Facebook Reels on a personal account? No, it's not for me. What are you doing with the money you're making, if you're willing to share, of course? At the moment, I'm reinvesting everything, and even more than everything, back into business. TikTok shop. That's it. That's literally it. I had to take money out of my savings account recently, like a month ago, to place an order for more inventory. So I don't really spend any money unless like some small expenses, like, I don't know, take out my girl to a restaurant once I don't know, in a couple of weeks, something like random, like getting milk or something. When my mom asks me to. But yeah, I don't really spend anything on myself lately. Ever since I bought a car, it's been pretty silent. Yeah, I don't really need anything. Like, yeah, I just put everything back into business. Tax expenses, bro, write-offs. What do you? Okay, though I already answered that. Sir, if you don't mind, how much money do you have, and how old are you again? It's such a weird question. I don't really like saying how much money I have, but I guess for documenting reasons, I can say it. I have like 39K liquid right now, maybe, given that I invested like probably multiple five figures into inventory right now. So if you can consider that as assets, it's like mid five figures. But it used to be way higher. Like a few months ago, I had liquid 55 or 60K. Crazy. It was a peak. But we're getting up there again. Where would you want to move to? I'm going to move to the US, probably, for sure. That's what I've been thinking about for the past few years. Oh, no, yeah, I'm 17, I forgot to say. I'm not sure what I'm going to be thinking like in a few months from now, a few years from now. I have no idea. But right now, I really want to move to the US, and I've been dreaming about it. Like, you can see the number plate, it says New York on there. I don't know why it's like flipped horizontally. Person in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah, that's right. Russia's cooked. It is. Good time to buy ETFs. Yeah, bro. The market has been really bad lately. I think it's a good time to eat the dip. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be my first investment into like S&P 500 and stuff. Bro got an old phone. What do you mean, bro? I got a iPhone 11 Pro. Yeah, well, it's like 3 years old now. I don't really need another phone. It's fine. It's just needs to charge it like 3 times a day. But yeah, I also got 3 phones, obviously, since I'm an organic dropshipper. Fredo's making vlogs very frequently. How he manages that and makes more, because he makes money from courses, bro. Like, first he was making money from organic dropshipping, but I'm not trying to flame him. He's a really, really cool guy, and it's totally cool to do courses and stuff. Not something for me probably for now, but he makes money mainly from courses right now, so he can, like, he literally works when he does vlogs. That is his work, his profession. So that, and also he's been in the game for a longer time. He knows more shit than I do. He's been around like better people. Maybe he's more hardworking than I am. I don't know. But yeah, I think he made a fuckload of money with courses and stuff. But probably more than me organically as well, honestly, with dropshipping. Overall, with ecom, I think he made more. So I guess it's just the time in the game, the amount of work you put in. Miami. I don't know, bro. I just want to just like go to every state and see what I like. Kostify Guru Arc. Nah, never, bro. He just hires a bunch of people. You have Zelly. No, I don't. Are you open to starting your own branded or patented? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Or is that some end game stuff? Yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. Like right now, I'm kind of getting ready for that takeoff. Today, my supplier, the bulk supplier, asked me if I want to customize the boxes of the products, and offered that to me, like customizations, custom logos, custom pictures, boxes, whatever. And I was like, damn, should I? But I think it's a little too early. Like, I don't have a big enough brand presence yet on TikTok Shop. But we're getting there. Not yet, but we're gonna be there soon.
Hello?
Yo, Anthony, what's up?
Yo! Wait, hold up. Let me turn my
How's it
camera.
going, bro?
Yo! Wait up. Actually, this thing is mad bright. Hold up. What's up, boys?
Yo, yo, yo.
I'm actually doing right now. You texted me at the perfect
bro?
time.
What's up, bro?
What's up, Kostify? What's up, boys? Yo, we got the boys in here.
Everybody
Aziz.
wanted you to join, bro. Finally.
What up, boys?
That's awesome, man.
How's it going in here?
It's nice. I'm just answering some questions, bro. We can actually combine this with our AMA call, or not the AMA, the personal call.
Sure, I actually have some TikTok shop questions for you, so that'll be good for
go.
everyone else as
Awesome.
well. Yeah.
All right, bro.
Let me find
what's up?
get chat on.
Yeah, you can always sell brands too. That's really there's a lot of value in exits in ecom. Yeah. Ask ahead, bro.
Will do. Wait, how do I get the chat on? I'm so new to Discord.
Nah, it's all good. It's the
There it is.
top right hand corner, I think.
Got it. Yo, the boys are here. All right. So just a couple questions.
What up?
So, I was looking at a bunch of YouTube videos more so on like for TikTok Shop on the side of how much like money people are making and stuff, and I didn't get through the technicals, which I don't know like if there are any specific strategies like with organic. Everyone has different strategies with like warming up accounts and stuff. And I wanted to ask you, do you actually need 5,000 followers to make an account to start selling on TikTok Shop?
Yeah, that's not a myth. That's not just some repercussion. You actually do have to. But that's only for affiliate creators. If you want to sell yourself, you can open a shop and then make an official account, and you don't have to have any followers on there at all. Have 0 and start posting. But you can only have one of those per shop.
You said for an affiliate, you don't need 5,000 followers?
No, for an official account. You do need
What is
5,000
an
followers for an So when you make a TikTok shop, you're given an option to connect the TikTok shop to one account. And that's going to be your TikTok shop official account. You can list all the products that you have on the TikTok shop on that account in the showcase, post videos with any one of the products that you have, whatever.
And you can swap products on that account?
Swap products?
Like you should swap products on that account since it's your official TikTok Shop product?
No, it's not like you
I mean,
should.
account?
Like you can, but you
Because
don't
I
have
was
to.
looking it up and it said you can only make like one TikTok Shop account.
Official one, but that you can only register before hitting 5,000 followers or 1K followers. Bro, I'm sorry, it might sound confusing, but yeah, basically, you're gonna only be limited to your TikTok shop, I'm pretty sure, and posting videos for only your TikTok shop and your products. I think I can actually check that right now. And
Oh, that's hella impressive that you figured all this stuff out without even being in the US.
thank you, bro. Took a while.
That's crazy.
If bro, you're probably gonna be figuring all this out in like within a few months. You're gonna be printing with TikTok shop since you're in the US. That's a huge advantage.
Yeah, I may be starting a 30-day TikTok Shop challenge just from beginner, like no experience at all, just hopping into TikTok Shop.
I like that. Did you start it already?
I was most likely going to start it tomorrow, depending on the questions I asked you today.
I like it. Okay.
But yeah, does it actually convert a lot better than organic, as what people are saying?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Depends on the content, but think about it. It just makes sense, bro. There's less friction between the viewer and the checkout. Click one button, you tap one button, boom, you convert it because they already had the address input in the system, their payment information, and they can just press one button and purchase. It's never been easier to make impulse purchases than it is on TikTok Shop.
Yeah, I see. And would you recommend people outside of the US? Like you obviously would recommend people in the US, hop on TikTok Shop right now. It's like a golden opportunity. But would you recommend people outside of the US to make an account or find a way to get someone in the US to make an account for them to start TikTok Shop?
I think it depends on your experience and capital. If you have at least $10,000 liquid and you're outside of the US and you have some experience with the content game, I would do it. But if you just have no money to your name and you want to start selling on TikTok Shop in the US and don't have any experience, it'd be pretty tricky. But it's case specific.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you're gonna start selling a supplement brand soon on TikTok Shop?
Nah, I don't think so. Why supplement? Really? Everybody's talking about supplements. Why, bro?
Because that's where I see the $1 million month dashboards.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
And then last question was, starting TikTok Shop now, would you recommend, if I have capital, just like bringing a new product from organic to TikTok Shop instead of doing affiliate? Like, how much better is that? Especially like if I could get maybe a couple creators on as well as me filming.
Do it 100%. Because you have creators. Okay. If you're pretty much in the same position I am in. So
got it. Okay, so then someone that doesn't have creators,
TikTok Shop, preferably.
Got it. Okay, and then so a person that doesn't have any creators, their best thing to do would be affiliate, right? If they don't have capital.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're in the US.
Got it. All right. Questions. Appreciate that, Kostify. But
of course. I'm so happy you're starting finally, bro. I remember telling you about it for the first time, and you're like, "Really? Does it really work?"
Yeah, I mean, there's so much hype building, and especially now with TikTok Shop. I mean, I still think organic is like really good. Obviously, we just saw someone do. I keep bringing this up, but we just saw someone do the 500K week
Right.
with organic alone, no ads. So, it's like, do I transition everything to TikTok Shop? I mean, probably not. Like, I'm still going to be doing organic way more than TikTok Shop, unless like something goes crazy on TikTok Shop, and then I'll just tell everyone, okay, go on TikTok Shop.
Right.
But yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's so much hype around it, and then now there's so much hype around organic too. Like the way this Matthew guy just did 500K a week. So
Yeah, of course. I don't know. I think I just like sticking to my lane, bro. Like I'm gonna stay in this lane, do TikTok Shop. Doesn't really matter how much money people are making in a week with organic.
Yeah.
I know for a fact it's gonna work with the TikTok Shop.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, people are making obviously millions and millions per month with TikTok Shop every month, if not like 8 figures per month with TikTok Shop. Like Rob the Bank, that guy's going crazy.
Yeah.
So
But he
I
has
mean, TikTok Shop is
he has a creators corner thing. So he has a lot of creators. So essentially he's doing the same thing we're doing, but on a bigger scale with better creators. He's literally just distributing information and content ideas between creators, and then they're promoting his products based on the information that they're given. It's exactly what we're doing right now, me and you, but he's just doing it at a bigger scale, and he has a bigger budget and a better team. So that's the end goal. I've been thinking about him a lot.
really.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
really good
because I mean,
structure.
yeah, getting like that many, it's so organized too, like managing a big team with TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
So hopefully Trump doesn't ban it.
Oh shit. Yeah, well then the only option is just moving to European TikTok Shop, but then there's no real advantage in doing it for you. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to ship all of my inventory from US to Europe, which is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so if you were in America, you would ship all the inventory to your house?
Yeah.
So where do you ship the inventory to now?
3PL, bro. I work with 3PL.
Bro, you got 3PLs? That's sick.
Of course. Yeah, like, how else would I do it, bro?
Well, bro, I always heard the word 3PL and like when I was like 12 years old starting dropshipping, and it was always the big dogs doing like millions.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like this because you're kind of like getting a taste of what it's like to run a real e-com brand with like a branded product.
Yeah.
I really love it and get a lot of experience.
Yeah. Let me look at the chat real quick. For both of you guys, what was your main drive behind your YouTube channel? We know Mikey did it because he needed funding. Why did you guys start your channels? We were actually just talking about this last call. For me, it was, I don't know. Like we both started multiple channels before this one. Like I started my first channel when I was like 12, just doing like Jack Doherty style videos, getting kicked out of Walmart. It the most cringy ass videos that you would like. I for my 100 subscriber special, I put 100,000 Orbeez in a pool, and I did like the most cringy shit. And then when I started entrepreneurship back, I'm like this is a very unique experience, a kid doing entrepreneurship, and I always just love YouTube. So I'm like, let me just start posting about it because I just loved everything about it. Watched so many hours worth of Mr. Beast interviews and everything.
Same.
So yeah, that was it. I mean, and also eventually one day be able to connect with so many like-minded people and, you know, have like meetups around the world and everything. There's so many things that come along with personal brand that it's just so worth it.
I agree. Yeah, I started off on YouTube, honestly, same reason as Mikey did. I was just so hyper focused on dropshipping and making it work that I was like, if I want to make it work, I need money. How do I get money to make it work? And then I saw Mikey, and in one of his videos, the early videos, like maybe the third or the fourth video, he showed a check from AdSense. He received it, and there was like 1K made ever since he started the channel. It was like the fourth video, and he wasn't even getting that many views, so the RPM was crazy. And I was like, holy shit, this guy made 1K. How many ads can I run with this much money? And then I remember showing it to my dad and like, look, Dad, this guy just made 1K off his YouTube channel. He's not even getting that many views. And he's like, there's no way. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's lying. You're never going to do that. and then I just started it, and I wanted to kind of like sponsor my dropshipping journey with that, and it kind of worked out.
Yeah,
Actually.
bro. And props to you. You started your channel and got like a crazy views right away.
Yeah, I guess.
How far into your channel did you get that 300K viewed video?
Like 1 year in. Yeah, that was
That's
a crazy
crazy.
one. I didn't even realize how big of an impact that is. If I were to go back in time, I would do a lot of things differently. Like when I was going viral with that video, I was pretty much just looking at it and like, okay, cool. $20 per 1,000 views, 21. It's like crazy. And I was like, okay, cool. I didn't pay attention. I didn't understand what's going on. I was just like focused on dropshipping, whatever the video is doing fine in the background, a little bit more money, whatever.
Yeah.
But if I were to go back in time, I would follow up with a lot of like personal, raw, potentially videos to connect with the audience that I gathered with that one viral video for sure. Because I just
Yeah,
pretty much
bro.
wasted all of it.
Well, I mean,
Not all
you
of
still
it,
got
but most of it.
solid fan base, yeah. But when's that day in the life video coming out?
Bro, I'm embarrassed to admit it that it's still not fully edited, but this week I'm
Go, bro.
focusing on editing it.
This week you're editing it?
Yeah, no, I'm
This week
completely focused on editing it. I already got done with all of the calls. I have a little school break this week and next week. So yesterday and today, I was just having back-to-back calls with everyone so that I have more time for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
And then starting from tomorrow, I'm literally going to be editing it from like 9 a.m. until evenings. And
Yes,
yeah,
sir. Yes, sir. Bro, I better not be getting my day in the life video out before yours that I'm
Why?
filming right now.
Why not? Oh shit, you're right.
I'll get that shit out.
Yeah, bro, that'd be embarrassing as shit. Is it going to be raw?
Like, what do you mean?
Like completely raw, like, speaking with
No,
like
it's gonna be,
minimal
gonna be
cuts.
some edits. I mean, some like montages, like at the gym and stuff,
I see.
but not just completely straight up. I mean, I guess that is pretty raw. I don't know.
Like
Day in
straight
lives in
up.
general are just automatically very raw.
Yeah,
But
I guess. But like D has did a day in the life on his million subscriber and whatever you call it when he had 1 million subscribers, and that was pretty entertaining. I wouldn't say it's raw. Definitely doesn't look raw. I guess as soon as it has a structure and a script in advance, it's not raw. Probably.
oh, scripting day in the life videos, that's crazy.
Oh, he definitely did. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it made it so much more entertaining though.
Damn, that's crazy. I feel like I should be entertaining chat a little more. We're just leaving them in the dust. Sorry,
Bro,
boys.
we're having our call. It's 2 p.m.
I know.
EST, bro. It's mine and yours call.
That's true. That's true. How much inventory do you recommend to buy to get started with TikTok Shop? That's a good question, actually, that I would have for you as well.
How much money do you need to have?
How much inventory do you recommend to buy
Inventory.
to get started?
That depends. If you're just completely clueless, you're just starting out for the first time, I would actually test the product with Amazon dropshipping on your TikTok shop and then see how that goes. And then depending on the results you get with that, I would see how much inventory you need to order. I would probably try to order less than what you need just to be safe because it's your first ever product. That's what I did. I ran out of inventory 4 times straight with my first product. But yeah, I think it's really case specific, bro. Like if you're selling a really high ticket product, maybe like 20 units would be enough. If you're selling a lower ticket product, 100 or 200. It depends on the price
Mm.
and the success. So if you
Yeah,
test it,
and once you
instantly go
build,
viral, and you can go viral, you can make it work, and you're confident in it, order more.
yeah, and then once you get more experience and stuff, like now, I'm assuming you just order more inventory right away, because like,
Yeah,
bro, that's gotta be the worst feeling going viral and not having any inventory.
yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, I've experienced that quite a lot of times. Right now, I feel like kind of like a time traveler that went back to 2012 and just buys out all the Bitcoin. That's what I'm doing right now, but with inventory for TikTok shop. I'm taking out money from my savings account to buy inventory. Because I think that's really the future, bro. So you gotta get started.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's sick. What's the average conversion rate for TikTok Shop? Like per million views?
Depends on the product, bro, and the content. There's no average anything. What's the average color of a wall in an American house? I can't tell you, bro. It's about the content. It's a good video. It's at least 2 times higher than white. Than it's probably not white. It's probably like a little different. It's at least 2 times higher, I guess, than dropshipping videos without a shop listing.
Okay. Yeah, is it the same as organic where the conversion rates can literally be like 0.1 versus 4%?
Yeah, it depends on the content, of course.
Yeah. See here.
Bro, you only posted 2 videos so far.
So, okay, bro, that was another thing I wanted to ask you about. I was scared. I was going to post 2 days ago. I have a video. It's completely done. Thumbnail's done. Everything's done. I was going to post it 2 days ago. But my video started like exponentially growing.
Yeah,
and
I
it
can
got
see
like,
it.
for me, it got like 9K in the first week, which is pretty good for me. And I'm like, okay, like I was looking it up on ChatGPT and stuff, and everything was saying that if I post another video, YouTube prioritizes the most current video, and it'll deprioritize the other videos. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to mess up this exponential growth of my other video by posting another one right now. So I held off. I'm probably gonna post the other very soon.
I'd post it, bro. I'd post it right now.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it after this call.
If I were you, I would post it. I understand why you don't want to post it, but yeah, in my experience, I don't think it's gonna matter. It's just gonna kind of get you more loyal audience because they're gonna watch your newest video and see that you're consistent. And I would probably post something close, like more personal, right now after this one.
Yeah, it is. It's the most personal video ever. It's like my entire story. I think it's gonna flop because it's like literally no edits whatsoever.
That's good.
Like it's me, my raw story. It's way different video than I usually do, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do well and get you a lot of loyal followers.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben Facciani probably has like the most loyal followers ever.
For sure. Bro, he told me that
Content.
yeah, he really realized that he has a very loyal, big audience. When like a few months ago, he was streaming every single day, and every single day he wasn't announcing it. He wasn't like pinning people in his Discord server. About like I think he said like 100 or 200 people would just tune in into his lives on.
Damn, bro.
He didn't even tell anyone.
Damn,
I think.
that's crazy.
So yeah, he has a crazy loyal following base. He actually joined into this AMA like in the beginning. He was on the guest speaker.
Oh, really?
For a little bit, yeah.
Wow.
Then he had to go.
Do you think you're gonna start just going that route completely? You're posting the day in the life, which is very authentic, and then are you gonna mix and match and do like some very highly edited regular Kostify videos, or just like go full on authentic Daniel Dallin Brett style?
I don't know actually. I think it's about how much time I'm gonna have. I'm just gonna try to stick to posting once a month, and if I don't have the time to edit a 15-minute long vlogbuster, I'm just gonna post a simple raw video. More raw. It's not gonna be completely raw, but it's gonna be more raw because I'd rather post something than nothing at all, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
To update everyone, because I had a call about it with Jacob actually today, and he said that it's a lot better to, you know, have small updates every month than come back every 3rd month or 4th month with a huge update.
Yeah, sure.
And there's a lot of truth to that.
Yeah. Guys, how do you find product to sell in TikTok Shop? That's all you.
So I have a lot of creators and they test products organically. And at this point, I'm just having a niche TikTok shop. So it's really case specific. That's pretty much every other question in this AMA. And yeah, basically the niche, these creators are really passionate about it. And me, myself, I actually like it as well. Sometimes we're just, you know, today I had a call with 5 creators at the same time, plus a creator manager. And we're all just brainstorming stuff, spitballing ideas, like create, kind of like video ideas, you know, product ideas. And then we go on Calidata and we search up different products and see how they go for other people. That's just generally how we do it right now. Sometimes I ask my supplier for the best selling products at the moment for other sellers. some sneaky tactics like that. And
Oh no,
yeah, and
telling
then,
you, bro.
and then I just
He
go
might be
to
spewing points too.
nah, yeah, probably. I'm not gonna lie. He does it for other people, but stopping him from doing it with me. Anyway, then I just go to Calidata, and then I put in the name of the product, and then I just see how well it converts, and I see it. I look at the creatives. I see, whether I can replicate them and make similar content or not. And then if everything checks out, I order it in bulk. So yeah, Calidata for verifying.
Okay, that's a software to find products.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's 100% accurate because today it's been glitching a lot. Specifically today, it's usually pretty accurate. Like saying that a video, somebody spent $40,000 on it in ad spend and it only generated like $5,000 in revenue. I don't think that's possible. Maybe some money laundering techniques, I don't know. But I don't think that's possible. So,
Yeah.
but I still like it quite a lot. What else we got here?
Is it safe to dropship popular brands on TikTok from Amazon?
No,
From Amazon. Whoa.
nah, I wouldn't do that because your listing is
Yeah.
gonna get frozen. But ideally, just dropshipping products, and then you're gonna be good. Somebody has a question for
Yeah.
me, bro.
Still running the backpack. Also, I'm getting processed to check out people. Nobody's checking out. Tough. 600 sessions so far. I mean, 600 sessions, the first 600 sessions, it's usually not enough to be able to test whether your product is actually converting or not. TikTok just may have not, or whatever platform you went or you're getting views on, they may just not know or have optimized the viewers for your videos yet. It has to get more views. Did you go viral, or is it just 600 sessions from people viewing the website from no viral videos?
Somebody asked, Alex asked, what's the best way to add a call to action on YouTube? Definitely pin a comment with like, get yours from the link in bio and pin it under that video. And yeah, you can make a follow-up video. You can reply to comments with videos on YouTube as well. But in my experience, just pin a comment. And maybe you can post a couple of call to action like salesy videos, like a reply to a comment. It's not going to pop up at the top of the comment section, I'm pretty sure, like on TikTok, the way it would on TikTok. But it's still going to be like retargeting the same audience and just a higher converting video. So you might as well test it.
It's a high ticket product, got 700K views. Okay, you may be on some. You have to check what countries you're getting the views from. If it's from USA, then obviously you have a problem. Make sure that everything about the website is optimal. Make sure, because 700K views with a high ticket product is very good. And if you get more views without optimizing or figuring out what the problem is, you're missing out on a ton of sales. So yeah, you want to dig into the website, dig into what countries you're getting sent your videos to. And then, you have to see, if I saw your product and the video, I would be able to tell you a more accurate answer. But if you're if your video is like a salesy video, obviously it's going to convert more. If it's just like very, not attention, it's just like optimized for attention and too much controversy, it's not going to attract too many sales. But make sure you have a reply video to it. The reply video will get you 70% plus of the sales. Yeah, you could you could DM it to me. I'll review it I'll review it later. But bro, I don't know how we should do this call because usually we would just spew off just like random shit.
That's true.
But I
We should
don't
do
know
that.
if it would be.
I don't care. We
Should
should
we?
do that. Even if it's not engaging, who cares? People are gonna tune out. It
All right.
doesn't matter. I just want to have a call with my boy.
Yes, sir.
Bro, so the vlog that you recorded in the beginning, is that gonna be included in the 30-day challenge, or is that a different thing?
No. The 30-day challenge is completely different video.
Okay. So what is this one?
This is just a day in the life.
Day in a life. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're recording it today.
Yeah.
Day. Okay. Well, so
Yeah,
what are your
bro.
plans like with going forward with YouTube? Is it gonna be vlogs or It's gonna be.
Yeah, definitely more vlogs. Definitely some like sit down, authentic ass, just me sitting and talking, which are gonna get less views, but it doesn't matter. Um, yeah, just spewing straight value to the viewers and just like being hella authentic. I'm actually really excited for this story video to come out because it's like the most authentic video I've made, and it goes through like my actual story. Um, but yeah, I'm probably gonna test out some more breads content, bro. I can't wait to move to Thailand because then it's just like endless content, like just complete
Facts.
self improvement lifestyle. Wake up,
Facts.
go to the gym, jog, hike, whatever, make money all day. I can't wait. And then so many things, so many opportunities to show lifestyle.
That's
Um,
awesome. Yeah, well, same for me. Whenever I move out,
yeah,
oh, bro, it's gonna be so much content, and not only just for content, it's just gonna be so much more like focused work and grind on like doing what you want to
yeah,
do, and like there's no distractions. Literally, if you move out from your parents' house, like you're all by yourself, all you can do is just work.
yeah, yeah, bro. No limitations, nothing in the back of your mind telling you that
Need something
societal pressure dragging you down.
Yeah,
Um,
it's gonna be awesome.
yeah, I can't wait for all the boys in the chat here to experience that feeling. I'm assuming a lot of you guys are in high school since, I mean, we just attract a younger audience because we're young, but I can't wait for you guys to experience that. Making too much money to where school nerfs you like crazy,
Yeah,
and you could be making way more if you weren't in school. Yeah, we're all young for sure. Yeah, I'm from New York.
I'm from New York.
New York.
School is nerfing us for sure. I can't wait to
For sure.
graduate. You will, bro.
When do you plan? Do you think you're gonna move out and move to? I mean, I'm not gonna say where, but do you think you're gonna move out right after high school?
I'm open about it, bro. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not really related to high school. It's not about that. I would drop out. It's just about me getting a citizenship in this country, and then after I do so, I can move out. But I have to like stay here for another couple of months, I think. And then I just need to, plan everything out. I don't know, rent an apartment for a couple of months in advance, and then just come
Oh,
here.
yeah, you need the high school diploma to get the citizenship, right?
No, actually, that's not
Oh, you
related
don't?
to. Yeah, it's not tied together at all. Problem is, I just needed to even step foot in the U.S. because like
Yeah,
who's gonna
exactly.
let in like a Russian in the U.S., like a random Russian? Nobody's gonna care. And also, Russian passport only lets you visit like under 70 countries or something, while the Israeli passport lets you travel to like I don't know 100 additional countries that are not even included in the Russian passport. So I'm gonna be traveling like all over the world. It's pretty much I'm gonna have access to every country you have access to. As an American, the fucking most powerful passport in the world. So
I didn't even realize how powerful it was. Damn.
it's crazy powerful. I think it's
That's
like the
something I
third most
think
powerful.
about.
Yeah. You just take it for granted, bro, but it's crazy powerful. I
Yeah.
think it's the third most powerful list.
Damn. So you're gonna have a tri-citizenship once you get your American citizenship too.
Yeah, I hope I'm going to be able to get it. A lot of people struggle with that, but that's just maybe like 10 years down the line. I don't know, like move in there, get a property. It's really not easy, bro.
I didn't know that. I can't you just like once you yeah, that would be 10 years. I was gonna say once you have kids, you get like automatic citizenship.
Ha. I wish. I don't think
Um,
so.
well, that was a thing. I don't know if they revoked the law, but
Really? Once you get kids
yeah,
born in the US?
it's crazy. Yeah, like you
Shit.
would get. I mean, I don't think you would get citizenship, but you would get um all the perks of being a citizen. It's it's crazy.
I know they for sure will be citizens if they're born. Like that's how democratic countries work in general, I'm pretty sure. If they are born in the US, then they're going to be US citizens by default,
Oh yeah,
automatically.
they're going to be a citizen for sure. But you would also, the parent would also. I don't know if it's still like this. I'm pretty sure it is. The parent would also get like many of the perks of the citizenship.
It's crazy. Yeah, if you marry someone in the US as well, it's pretty easy to get a citizenship.
Oh really?
Yeah, that works for pretty much any country. I don't think I'm ever going to do that though. Yeah, I can get a student visa, but it's not gonna like please marry me. It's not gonna there's no future in that. It's like I'm gonna go study for a couple of years and then I'm gonna just get kicked out of the country after that. I talked about that a lot to experienced people. Trust me, a lot. I actually got into U.S. boarding school. They accepted me, and I had the funds to actually go and study there for a few years. But then I backed out last minute. Somebody convinced me to stay in Israel and get a citizenship, because then I would still be a Russian, even if I lived in the U.S. right now. I wouldn't have any perks from being there really, and I would have to study a lot more to stay in the boarding school.
Mm.
So I backed out.
Damn. Bro, you got a very interesting life. Russia to Israel to United States. Damn.
That's the goal, at least.
Yeah, damn. When was the last time you skateboarded?
Oh shit! I think it was a week ago. I went to Tel Aviv with my girlfriend, and then I also went to a skate park in there. My skateboard's in my car, and I skated for like a little bit. Last time before that was like 4 months ago. I'd never skate these days, bro.
So it's just straight up working all day, getting ready for graduate, when you graduate, and then...
Yeah, I'm working and just spending time with my girlfriend. That's literally it, bro.
Yeah. I have a question for the chat. How many of you guys, because me and Kostify, we literally have this in common, and someone said it last call too, that they also do it. How many in chat either had a big skateboarding obsession or knows how to solve a Rubik's Cube?
0 responses. Dead community. People are typing, bro.
Skateboard for me. 33 seconds. Bro, what?
Damn. Everybody's autistic. Everybody's dropshipper is autistic.
Bro, everyone here is autistic.
On the spectrum. Type shit.
I know how to solve Rubik's Cube. Look, another one. Crazy. It's just that obsessive personality trait. Everyone has it that's young in entrepreneurship.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, if you're deep into this AMA, it's been an hour and 23 minutes now. You're still listening. You're really serious about it, for sure.
Yeah. Snowboarding, yes, sir. Today is autism.
That's for me, bro. You're geeked. 100%.
Yes, sir, boys. That's funny.
Yeah. Everybody that was active in the chat before pretty much said that they did one of the things that you mentioned.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. All right. So, what was I saying? Yeah, bro. So you're gonna move to Thailand, and you have any plans after that? Just like living there, gonna do Hamza lifestyle?
Yeah, Hamza, Jack Hopkins style, and then I'm literally only going there for like 2 months, and then I'm coming back to America to celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas with my family and friends. But after that, I literally have no idea. I'm probably gonna go back to Thailand, but there's always that chance I don't, and just want to travel the world instead. I doubt I'm gonna stay in America. I mean, maybe I'll stay in America, but like travel around America. I doubt I'm gonna stay in one place. I don't know. I want to experience that true freedom, because that was the thing I was going for, like, a lot.
I agree.
The freedom aspect.
I agree.
So,
Actually, I've been thinking about, instead of like just straight up going to the US, like kind of doing what's the word? Like the digital, what was the word? Digital nomad, or I think.
digital nomad lifestyle?
Yeah, like first go to like Bali or Thailand,
Oh, yeah.
Dubai, and just kind of be in those cheap countries and just 100% focus on work.
Dubai, cheap.
No, maybe
Tripping.
not Dubai, right? Maybe not Dubai, but
Yeah.
you know, Thailand or Bali,
Yeah.
something like that. And you just live in there. You pay like $5K a month for a fucking 4-story villa with a
Yeah,
helicopter
bro.
and 15 employees around the house. And then you just chill
Yeah.
in there and you work 24/7. You get served really good food.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. But because in the US, it's a lot more stressful, you know, the bills are higher. And although there's a lot more people to meet, I guess if you, like, maybe in my position now, I might want to do that for a couple of months, like a cheap country.
Yeah. Oh, the cheap country. I thought you were going to say U.S.
Nah, like Bali or
Yeah, US
Thailand.
you make more. That's a big thing. Like with this whole, like, moving in Thailand and everything. A lot of
That's
people,
true,
like,
though.
the competition is just so low, and there's no pressure to make more. which is like the only problem with it. And that's why I don't know if I'm gonna like go back or stay for too long, because it's like once you conquer Thailand and like you start making, for example, like 30, 40, 50K a month profit every month, then you like, there's no one making that much there. You're the top dog, and then you're not that bottom dog that's trying to catch up anymore.
Yeah.
That's why you see some people move out of Thailand. So many people that are like really growing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Most of the really growing ecom guys right now are, I guess, like the young guys,
Yeah.
like Miami, Dubai, I guess.
Yeah, because at that point, money's just not real. Like once you're making like over 50, 60K profit a month, like actual 50, 60K profit a month, and not just like some one TikToker getting like one winning profit. You're making like actual 50, 60K profit per month. Then it's like, I mean, I wouldn't know,
Anywhere.
but from what everyone says, it's like, yeah, money's not real. Live anywhere. And then at that point, it's just like, what's most comp? What will be the best to live in? Who, like, what has the most connections? What would be the most fun? What would be the best, like, life experience?
Yeah.
But, I mean, the corrupt countries are still pretty cool, in my opinion, because you could just pay off the cops, which is, like, if you're speeding down the street or something.
That is so bad. Like, that is the Andrew Tate mindset. You want to commit some crimes or something?
Bro, I'm talking about, like,
become a human trafficker.
when you're renting Ferraris and shit, speeding down the street, pay them off.
I guess, yeah. But like,
I mean, maybe I don't know how like Israel is, but in the United States, you cannot go more than like. I mean, in some areas you can, and you just can't get seen by cops. But in most areas, it's like it's so hard to speed.
yeah, of course. Same in Israel. It's really really strict. They're extremely strict. The police out here, body cams and everything, just like the U.S. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Russia, bro, completely different thing. Just hand them a little bill and they don't care. Badass. That's how it works. Experienced it firsthand.
How old was I when I made my first 1K online? It was actually when I was 12 or 13. Probably from NFTs. I don't know what Kostify. I don't know if you did NFTs. That was a big thing for me.
Nah,
It's like you know what NFTs are.
of course.
The art pieces, the crypto art pieces.
PNGs.
I actually did a 1K day off of NFTs when I was like 13.
1K.
Profit. Yeah, profit.
Sheesh. Did you lose it?
Yeah.
In the end?
No, it was 1K profit. Added it to my bank account, and then what happened was actually, well, no, didn't add it to my bank account. It was all in Solana, and then Solana crashed like a year later, and then my dumbass sold all the Solana after it crashed. Meanwhile, Solana ended up pumping because I didn't know like Solana had any actual utility behind it. I thought it was just the cryptocurrency that everyone used to trade NFTs with. So I was like, okay, NFTs are dying, so I'm just gonna sell my Solana, and then it ended up like tripling a year after that. So that, yeah, I mean, it's baby numbers. I don't really give a fuck, but still, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Fair enough. Questions in here.
12 or 13 is actually insane. I remember I used to download Facebook to get the free skin on Subway Surfers. That's fire. Oh, I remember that too. Yeah, that dinosaur dude, the blue guy.
My parents, people are saying that their parents are their biggest haters. Yeah, like, that's pretty sad, first of all, but if you really want to pursue this, you're going to do it regardless of what they say and think. Obviously, you're going to be limited to, having to use their information and stuff like that. But if you're completely serious, you're going to be able to find a way. You're going to find another person to open up accounts where you can buy a Shopify payments account. I'm pretty sure.
There's always a way.
There's always
a way.
It's just about how much you're really willing to do it.
Yeah, it is. I like speaking from experience. I don't know how it was for you, Kostify, but my dad was literally my biggest hater. But then I realized he still is my biggest hater. Like it was the Alex Hormozy thing. Like he said that his dad, every single checkpoint he hit, there was always a new problem with it. Like his dad said, "Oh, you'll never make money with this." He hit his first like 10K month, and his dad said, "Oh, you'll never be consistent." He hit his 10K month 3 months in a row, and then his dad said, "Oh, well, that's the average amount. You're never going to make more than that." And then he did 100K month, and then there's always that thing that the parents, because they just want the best for you, and they have that just broken mindset that holds everyone back. 99% of people that everyone has, and it was the same thing for me and my dad. Like it was always you have to go to college no matter what.
Yeah.
And then when I started business, you're never going to make any money with it. I started making some money. He's like, oh, well, it's never going to last. And then I started making more money and it was lasting. And then he's like, okay, well, you're still going to college. Like, this isn't, it's just you were doing it for a couple months and it started working. Like, it doesn't actually work.
Yeah.
And then I was succeeding for like a year straight, making more money than I ever did. And then he's like, okay, well, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to go to college for? These would be like massive, like hour-long conversations and like arguments. And I'm not going to lie, like I would get hurt from those arguments. But after lots of arguments and stuff and like lots of conversations about college and everything, eventually he's like, oh, well, like, because I'm never going to need it for the money aspect. So he's like, oh, you're going to need it for, after knowing that I'm going to travel the world and everything. And like, so they're always going to have like something to say. And the truth is, you just gotta understand that they're doing it. They want the best for you, and the reason why they always push back on you is because they want the best for you, and they have that limited mindset that gets pushed by society. So,
Of course.
hell no, I'm not going to college.
Yeah, bro. They just want the best for you, but the way I dealt with it, my parents are super conservative. You know, obviously Russian and stuff. Grown up in USSR, it's crazy. And the way I dealt with it is whenever I just started out, my first ever thing with business, online making money like 3 years ago, I instantly started to plant those seeds and I slowly fostered them over time. And now they kind of know that I'm doing it. And it took me years. Like I started way ahead of it. And I have another friend that's done the same and it really works. So like I always was confident that I will be making money online. So the first time I heard about it, I already told him that I will be doing it. And I started to only talk about that and be 100% serious, like not joking about myself, not making fun about this and about myself. And so slowly they just started to believe me. And they know it's not about just like them believing in me and believing me. It's about them just like knowing for a fact that no matter what they say, I'm never going to change my mind. So even if they tell me to go to college because it's going to be better for me, they know I'm not going to do it because I know what's better for me and like, at least in my opinion. So they're not even going to try at this point.
Yeah, planting those seeds is like a massive thing. Like with your parents and having them understand over time. If you don't plant those seeds and just like tell them all of a sudden one day, they're just going to shut it down because they have those limited beliefs.
Yeah, it's just, obviously we're super blessed, me and you, both of us, with our parents.
Yeah, 100%.
We wouldn't be able to do it if they were just completely, we're not going to do it.
Yeah, for me, it was, my dad was always like so heavily against it, and my mom heavily believed in me. And it was kind of like a thing with like my mom and dad.
Same.
They don't like each other. They got divorced a while ago, so it's like my mom. Anything that my dad was like against, she would be for. So it kind of helped me out.
Wow.
But either way, my mom was like completely for it, like ever since I started when I was 12. So I got lucky. But yeah, if you don't get lucky like that, you're gonna have to just plant the seeds over time and just find a way.
Yeah, some people are less fortunate. If you're getting born like in India or something, you're gonna be in the worst spot than we are. But you can still make it work. Like I'm originally from Russia, didn't even speak English a few years ago.
There's a way to do everything.
Yeah.
There's always a route.
I'm gonna have to go soon, bro. Like in literally a couple of minutes.
That's fine. Me too. I gotta
literally keep you on the stage and you can keep hosting it.
I wish I could, but I'm actually going to the airport in literally a half hour, and I have to eat my big ass breakfast before then.
Right. No problem.
Yeah. To film some clips for that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you were going somewhere. Like, bro, was going to Thailand already?
No. Yeah, I'm just going to film some clips.
Gotcha. Okay.
I got you. You sent me a DM. Got you.
Drop some like really good questions before both of us leave. Take advantage of like 3 minutes left. Right.
Almost revealed PR.
Didn't.
Wait. What? I don't even know what that means. I thought you were saying
because you're going to airport.
I said it.
Oh shit. Okay. So you're just open about
Either way, it's so saturated. What?
You open about it?
I don't care. It's the most saturated product right now.
Okay. Fair enough. Why are you?
Doesn't matter. Because I have some very good ideas for videos to make.
Okay, smart.
And obviously, it converts so well. So
yeah, the guy with the 500K in 7 days.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right. How to set up TikTok shop. Go to TikTok shop. you're gonna have to have an ID, local ID in the country that you're setting it up. If it's US, it's a social security number. If it's another country, it's the ID of that country. Bro,
Need to be 18.
Yeah, for sure. Google it. It's a retarded question, honestly. Just Google it, bro. Please tell me if my electric scrubber is a good product to dropship.
Oh no.
I don't know, bro. I wouldn't run that probably ever. But yeah, it's really old, and I don't know how to even make it go viral. It's such a retarded product, minimal wow
I
factor.
ran that over a year ago.
Yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
Travel bag that unzips and shit. Yeah, that's the one. Has the vacuum. All right.
Yeah, all right. I guess that's about it then. So,
Shit. Said that got
of
4 keyword
course, bro.
typing.
Please send me 10 pounds, bro. I'm gonna ban your ass. Oh my god, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, make all products emotional by adding stitch clips. Yeah, pretty much. You can make pretty much anything emotional, unless it's like a sex toy. Although that is emotional in a different way.
True. Thanks. All right. Yo, Kostify, that was pretty sick. You sent me that chat. Came on the AMI.
Right.
That was fire. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Love you,
hopping on.
boys. Appreciate that chat.
Check out Anthony's school community.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Kostify. Of course. Bro, I love your chat.
I love it as well. I love my community. Genuinely.
You got some boys in here too.
Yeah. Not a lot of people, but it's like so close. I just love it.
I love it. Yeah.
Cool community.
All right.
No brain rot.
Yeah, no, I love it, bro. Yeah, you lucked out. Free Discord community with no.
That's crazy.
That doesn't happen often.
Yeah. That's insane.
Let's go. All right. It's been well, and yeah, see you guys.
Take care, bro. All right, guys. Text me if you have any questions or anything, and if you want to become a creator for me or for my TikTok shops. Real shit. Appreciate you all joining. Next AMA in 2 weeks from now. Take care, guys.